When you put 400mm cannons on your boat, they do this. We've already seen that, go away. Time to shoot a bunch of cannons at it. Very slowly, but my god, when they hit, do they hurt. Look at that! I've already done nearly the same damage the carrier did, and the fight just started. I actually need to rotate the other way.
All aircraft destroyed.
And my airplane's dead. Well done, plane. You distracted them for like 5 seconds. I think I'm broadside. Yep. Alright. I could actually get even closer to him.
Major damage to enemy ship's bridge.
But I don't think it actually matters at this point. I will get closer to him though. Just because then I won't miss at all. Which is actually really useful, you know.
Light damage.
Not missing the thing you're aiming at. Also, these planes need to stop bombing me, that'd be great. Much appreciated, sir. The problem is he's faster than me now, unless I'm boosting, so... I guess we just have to boost a whole bunch, I suppose. My broadside? Yes. Mash all of the buttons until it dies. Look how much faster this is, it's glorious. And he should be dead on that volley. Nope, that one.
Super weapon destroyed.
Woohoo! And that's all I'm gonna do on that mission. I'm not gonna bother with anything else because I don't have the carrier, and the carrier is much more effective at that. Although, unlike last time, I'm not gonna leave the mission until I pick up the freaking stuff it drops. I can't believe I left the mission with that plane without picking anything up. It only dropped one part. What kind of garbage is this?
Enter engagement mode.
Seriously, no, don't do that. What kind of garbage is that? I'm on fire. Hold on. I'm also leaving.
Mode. Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
Let's. I concur. We could only save very few people. No. No, I think we were alright. I mean, we didn't really take that much damage. We destroyed 20% of the map by blowing up a single dude. Sounds about right. A new stage has been added. Suddenly, this. Oh yeah, we investigate the volcano, that's right. Because there's a thing rammed into the side of it. Because logic. When you think volcano research facility, you think giant engine rammed into the side of the volcano. Yes, how did you not notice that earlier, sir? Dun dun dun! Zombie engines! How do you kill a zombie engine? It's not physically possible. Especially if you're what they call a scientist. What is that supposed to mean, Dr. Braun? Or whatever her name is, I don't actually remember. So we can't get the carrier, which is disappointing to say the least. So I think we're actually going to outfit the battleship and see what we can manage. We won't have planes, which sucks, but I can at least put high-angle guns and stuff on it. I could put high-velocity guns on it too, if those are close enough to done. Which would make it really effective. Oh god, no. How about we don't launch a submarine? Why? Let's not suggest that to HQ. Let's just run in there with like a sonar-equipped battleship. It'll be alright. I have to use a submarine. And this is the path with less submarine missions, by the way. If you had chosen, I can't remember what, like the easiest path to get, the one you get if you don't know anything about the multiple paths deal, has like twice as many submarine missions, and some of them are back to back, and your submarine is trash at that point, so. By the way, the situation calls for sinking the submarines. Torpedo attacks? My god, they have torpedoes! I know how to combat that. Don't bring a submarine. At least we have emergency bilge pumps that I'm not going to use. Is there anything we can get to make the submarine less garbage? Probably. Like, do we have any... something? We don't have any missiles that work underwater. None of this works underwater, I don't think. No, those are all boat mines and such. Rockets don't work underwater because they're freaking rocket launchers. I should use penguins? I don't have any penguins. I could use an illumination flare. And I don't think we have any torpedoes that are underwater yet. Because I don't research torpedoes and thus don't unlock the underwater version of torpedoes. I have underwater mine-laying torpedoes. We're gonna have to research this to get any sort of progress towards something here. At least I think that's what we need to research. It might be over there. Who bloody knows? Either way, we have some more torpedoes now. Hooray! Didn't really help us any. Do I have actually... I had an anti-submarine torpedo. I can't use those underwater though. I know there's underwater versions. I just don't have them apparently. Whatever, do we have better engines? We have gas turbines. We don't have any better engines. And you can't use gas turbines in a submarine because it's a submarine, and then you have just a gas-filled submarine. Which doesn't really do you any good. So basically the submarine we have is the submarine we get, because I just don't have any stuff to put on it. Oh well. One day we'll actually name this submarine something, but that day will be when it's a shark that has a laser on it. Which potentially couldn't actually be that far away, by the way. Spoilers. I think you actually get it after you beat the second playthrough, so...
All hands,
we should start our search the opposite direction we're pointing. You can't have penguins, gosh darn it. What's up with the name of my vessels? You think people would have caught on by now. The name of the fleet is Steel Fungus. All of the ships are fungus related. Pew. I don't think the submarines actually leave the map yet. I could be mistaken on if they leave the map or not. I'm actually just gonna surface because
all hands to surface stations.
That crap's too slow underwater, so we'll just surface and do this way. Totally not Hull's fault. A fungus fanatic, sorry. Herp derp. A penguin is sort of a mushroom. Not really. Most of this mission is going to be surface, by the way.
To diving stations.
Except not, because I didn't die. It's no good, they're not responding. Torpedo launch tubes.
Main objective updated. All hands to diving stations.
Diving stations is right.
Detected. All hands
Go
to
to 50.
stations.
About 50. And then just get really close to this dude because I can't hit anything underwater with torpedoes from something that's underwater. Fungophiles. Look, I
Incoming
missed.
torpedo.
It's bloody impossible to
ship
hit
sunk.
things with any sort of frequency underwater. It's kind of irritating. Also, it just lagged like crazy when I went through those bubbles, which is a little bizarre.
Enemy ship
There we
sunk.
go. Spoiler, these aren't the subs you were looking for. All engines flank. Apparently.
Main objective
We're
updated.
already going flank,
All
but
hands
whatever.
to surface stations.
We always go flank speed. 24/7 flank speed on this boat. So now we need to go all the way over to that little strait that heads south. And this submarine will actually run away from you. And if it gets all the way down to the bottom of the map, you lose. So let's not do that. Then again, the subs go like 5 knots. So they're not exactly rapid transport vehicles. Mine goes 65 when I boost. I wish that was the speed it always went, but alas. That's not how this works. This thing has such a small angle, it's ridiculous. I don't even know where these anti-mine torpedoes are on this thing. Multiple enemy vessels located south of the strait. Also, there's mines. Can you tell? Because something just blew up. Thankfully, we have anti-mine torpedoes, so it's kind of null
Enemy
and void.
reinforcements
But,
spotted. Main objective updated.
and we still can't see this submarine yet.
Mine
There are
detected.
mines here, so. I think you can actually shoot mines with machine
Mine
guns.
detected.
I don't know why you'd want to, because we're about to be submerged, but hey,
Mine detected.
because they're shooting at me. It's not very polite, but they are in fact shooting at me.
Mine detected.
I think I just blew up half of the freaking... This is why mines aren't really an issue and why you should have anti-mine torpedoes. Because suddenly there's no more mines, and we're gonna have to submerge here, looks like.
All
Yep,
hands
down
to
we go.
diving stations.
Of course, the downside now is I don't have my machine gun shooting at mine, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Enemy sonar detected.
Hooray!
All hands to stations.
I don't know where this submarine is. All I know is they've just shot a lot of
Incoming
torpedoes at me,
torpedo.
and I just went into
Light
one.
damage.
I did. That's a lot of torpedoes.
Incoming torpedo.
Like, I'm gonna have to go down, because that's a lot of freaking torpedoes.
Incoming torpedo.
Good lord. I just want to know where your
Depth charge
submarine
dropped.
is.
Brace for impact.
Don't drop depth charges, please.
Incoming torpedo.
Enemy sonar detected. All hands to stations. Depth
I'm
charge
curious how they're
dropped.
shooting
Brace for
torpedoes like
impact.
that, but whatever. We need to kill
Incoming
these
torpedo.
destroyers, because... freaking torpedoes.
Depth charge dropped. Brace for impact.
And depth charges. Mostly torpedoes,
Enemy
because they
ship
drop depth
sunk.
charges like randomly through the ocean when you're in a torpedo. They just get excited and drop depth charges
Enemy
everywhere.
ship sunk.
It's their favorite
Incoming torpedo.
pastime. Please don't
Enemy
hit me.
sonar detected.
you.
All hands to stations.
Enemy ship sunk.
By the way, this
torpedo.
is not how you
Enemy
use a
ship sunk.
submarine
Depth charge
now.
dropped. Brace for impact.
You generally don't just, go through all of the boats or whatever.
Depth charge dropped. Brace for
Somehow I'm
impact.
hitting these boats like
Enemy ship sunk.
50 meters below where the actual boat is, but whatever.
Enemy
Dooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
ship sunk.
Enemy
I am a
sonar
professional
detected. All hands
submariner.
to stations.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship
I don't think the
sunk.
submarine's actually spawned yet. I think we have to kill these guys before we can spawn it. before it spawns. There's a depth charge on me. Ow.
Depth charge dropped. Brace for impact.
Enemy ship sunk.
We haven't really neutralized them. I mean, they still exist. We win! Apparently that sub doesn't spawn.
Enemy battleship sunk.
That seems odd to me,
Enemy
but whatever.
sonar detected. All hands to stations. Depth charge dropped. Brace
There's some
for
parts there.
impact.
I desire those. Also desire to blow up more boats because I'm here. Logics! I have them, kind of.
Depth charge dropped. Brace for impact.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Anyone else want to drop some parts for me? I'm gonna surface just to taunt them. Hello! I'm the submarine that's been murdering you. You dropped a part.
Stop engine. Reverse engine. Stop engine. Full speed
Do these
ahead.
guys not have deck guns?
Incoming torpedo.
Well, yeah, he has deck guns. Why aren't you shooting me with your deck gun? I can't even zoom in on you because it freaking zooms too high. Oh wait, deck guns.
Enemy ship sunk.
Oh, whatever.
Reverse engine.
He must have been new to this whole boat
Stop
thing.
engine. Full speed
I
ahead.
may as well grab those funds over here. Apparently this counts as a dead angle, but this doesn't. You really can't fire torpedoes at the sky, game, but whatever.
Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Literally your boat. Hello, blank door. Sky torpedoes. They would have to have wings, little torpedo wings. Winglets. Would it be winglets or wings on a sky torpedo? A rank. And a bunch of stuff that's kind of irrelevant because we're getting bigger guns anyway on R&D. Sky rudders? But then how do they get lift? Rudders are for steering and they already have that bit. Not volcano research, you dangus. They're researching the engines, you dingleberries. Nuclear propulsion. If your torpedoes are propelled by nuclear means, then there's better be some darn powerful torpedoes. In conclusion, I'm wearing glasses and have a pointy nose. I don't know why we're researching super weapons. I mean, I kill them on a fairly frequent basis. We don't really need to research them, just keep giving me bigger guns. We put nuclear engines on our torpedoes and steam boilers in our carriers. I don't save again. It's a bit unnecessary. I think we're actually almost done, although this is specific to this path. I've mentioned this before, but the last number in the 3-digit numbers, the 3-digit code of the missions, is actually the path you're on. 0 is all of them, and then it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I believe, depending on the path. 1, 2, and 3 are path specific, 4, 5, and 6 are shared between paths. And 0 is shared between all of them. I don't know specifics what paths they are, but you know, you can go look that up on GameFAQs or whatever. Every path has the same number of missions, and the last 2 missions are limited to New Game Plus. The Hitachi, does he make things, electronics, on his battleship? Spoiler! He doesn't talk him out of it. And I'm probably gonna take the carrier for this one. Actually, no, let's spend some time and outfit the toadstool for proper battle. I'm moderately uncomfortable right now. It's alright. The enemy fleet is mainly composed of battles, with a small section of aircraft. As if this helped me, the only Nagato-class ship in the fleet, the rest of the squadron is composed of Koei Kongo ships, as if I know what that means. And the aircraft carriers are Akagi, I think. I don't know. We'll be fine. Anti-aircraft engagements. How much R&D do we have? And how long till those larger guns are done? 85,000. How much R&D? I meant funds. How many R&D dollars do we have? 40 billion. So we've already got that done, actually, apparently. We don't have any more machine gun stuff that I want to research. I'm just going to speed that up because I'm curious. Oh, but there's a bigger one! You taunt me, game. Tutorial for people who want to know things. They are overrated. We don't need tutorials. Bollocks to that. We also don't need any of this garbage. Or really anything at all. Probably get better bridges. Probably was a better way to do that than go there, but whatever. Where are the battleships? There they are. There may not actually be a reason to get a better one. 2711-2. That's identical. Well done, Japan. You've made the identical bridge, except it's more expensive. Kill everything in a tugboat. I could make a destroyer. Start researching destroyer holes. His paddles and a sword. That's all we need. We don't even need the sword, just beat him with a paddle. So we can get destroyer 6. Which is actually a really good destroyer, all things considered there. Doing it. Hello, Kiba. I'm doing alright. Paddle faster, I want to hit it with my sword. Isn't that a tank thing? Drive closer, I want to hit it with my sword or something. I'm not even sure how large of a gun we can fit on this destroyer, considering its maximum weight limit, but let us redesign this thing, I think. I don't remember who named this one, or how to pronounce it, but I think it's the destroyer. I think it's actually the cruiser. Whatever, it'll be alright. If the Imperial Guard has boats? Nope. They swim to the enemy vessel, and then climb up the side of it. Apparently Tuzan named this one. Tarzan, as he is colloquially known. So 6,000 max weight, not very much. 800 endurance, not very much. 3 aircraft is kind of irrelevant, and all of that's gone. Remove error parts. Yes, please. And then just get rid of all the weapons. So, we can fit 15.5 centimeter guns on this. And I think our bridges are garbage for destroyers, yeah, because we have rank 1 bridges. It'll be alright, guys, we got this. We don't really got this, but, you know, we got this. Kind of. Not really. No, combined, please, thank you. It's got decent boiler. I mean, the thing's not heavy, so you don't need much of a boiler. It has really good steam turbines, I forgot about that. But it's so weight limited. That becomes a wee bit of an issue. Like, that's already a third of the weight. There's a way to swap. I want to move the thing on top. Oh, whatever. You've no idea what's going on? I'm building a boat. And the boat's gonna boat things to death. Mostly other boats. Primarily. We could get a sweet German smokestack that's way larger than it freaking needs to be. Why gotta make everything big, Germany? Why gotta be like that? Then again, all the other ones are exactly the same size. Well, they're not exactly the same. We'll get one of these. And by one of these, I mean 2 of these. Because logic. I think I can actually, hold on, can I fit guns above that? I think I can. Boat on boat action. Flip a coin and call it to see if I've got it. These guns are so small. And I cannot fit these on top of that, alright. Do 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 do. Everything's always in the way. No, move it. Sweet Jesus bridge. Why are you so large? There. I'll copy it. What you gotta do when you build a boat is you gotta put guns on it. There you go. It's got guns. Mission accomplished. The coin would land on the side. That'd be a bit awkward. Just saying. Why do we have a 100mm high velocity gun just chilling there? Where did we get that from? Whatever. And then we take these and we put more guns on the boat. I don't think we're gonna actually fit, no, because these are kind of weird. You can only fit 2 next to each other. Do 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 do. There we go. More guns. 30% weight left. I wasn't even paying attention to the weight. I had sparklers. You can add, I don't have them researched, but you can add a bunch of illumination flares on it. And then just shoot flares in the sky all the time. Just use bullets. And then we need machine guns? Where are the high angle guns at? I've forgotten where they're at. Or can you not put high angle guns on this? Seems like you can't put high angle guns on this. I could put a revolving gun on it. Because that's perfect. Whatever, we'll just put a bunch of these on there. That's not equal. Why is this not equal? For the love of God, make it equal. That's still not equal. Let's move this one forward. OCD go. This boat must be symmetrical or it is not powerful enough. Is that enough? No. It's still not symmetrical. Who designs these boats? Since you can't see the chat... Oh yeah, on the video. I am talking to my imaginary friends. None of you exist. How many more guns can we put on it? You know what this needs? More guns. I don't really want any of these. Hull doesn't exist. Can you have battering rams? You can have a ship with a drill on it. Does that count as a battering ram? And then you can ram people with a drill and kill them. I'm probably just gonna put, well actually, just out of curiosity, I could.